Hi, Jen.
How's it going? I'm here with Clint, and Clint is from Government and Civil Employee Services. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. So, if you were tuning in last week, I pulled Queston into a live video with me at random to promote this week's video with Clint. And we're going to talk about some tips on going live and also play Old Maid. So,
when's the last time you played Old Maid?
It's been a hot minute.
It's been a long time.
Like 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
I think it was with like a cousin at Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially this version. So they have like fun characters on them and stuff.
So thank you for having me, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to deal these Old Maid cards so we can get started with the game. What are we playing for, do you think?
Best out of 3?
No, I mean like a bet, like $5, $10.
Yeah, let's do a $5 bet.
How about those brochures you were going to make me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. That's a really steep bet, right?
Yeah. Luke Shively from McNaughton Brothers tried to swindle some services too to be in the video.
Before we get started too, thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you.
So I brought this for you.
This is awesome.
Right?
So, yeah, this is really awesome.
I know you like coffee.
Yes, we love coffee.
Yeah, and your guys' name is Planful.
Yes, I love this. I've seen this on other people's live videos. So now that we're going to do more of them, definitely going to use that. So That's awesome. Thank you. And I love candles too. We just moved, my boyfriend and I, so he made me like burn and get rid of half of my candles. So he'll be really happy to see me reload all my candles.
If you like them, it wasn't Kelly at my office that picked them out, it was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they are not nice, it was Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I do want to thank you because you called me a while ago and you said, hey, listen, I want to do a video about how to be comfortable on Facebook Live videos, right?
Yes.
So, which we've done Facebook Live videos now over the last year. We've done one every week, so we're probably up to like 50 plus videos now that we've done on Facebook. So I definitely wanted to come and talk to you about that.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, because Facebook has had a lot of updates. Video is going to be continuing to be the best content by 2020. They predicted that 80% of content online is going to reign by video. So so it's good to start getting started in that now and seeing how well you guys do with your live videos. You're very entertaining, very comfortable, and for us, we know that when we talk to people, sometimes it's really hard to get them to get on video. So we thought that you would be able to give our followers tips, and as we go live, like giving us
I don't know
tips.
if this is a really difficult game of Old Maid. I didn't realize how many cards I was going to have. So I don't know if I'm going to be that comfortable to play a really high stakes game of Old Maid and talk about being comfortable, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
So my first point is actually about doing something fun.
Okay.
Like play Old Maid.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're going to do a Facebook Live video, you always have to have something good to talk about, right? Or you have to have some type of topic. You don't want to just have a Facebook Live video with nothing to talk about or just sitting in front of a camera, because then everyone's going to be uncomfortable. I would be uncomfortable just sitting in front of a camera. So I think doing something fun, but also making sure that you have something to talk about and coming up with a topic and having 3 points.
Yeah.
Like the 3 points I'm going to share today. Or actually 4 today. So, but doing something fun. You know, a lot of people are uncomfortable on camera, and if you're doing something fun, like playing a high-stakes game of Old Maid, they're less likely to be uncomfortable, right?
Oh,
so you have to put down all your
okay. I was wondering.
all your matches. Yeah.
Is this? Do you know what this is?
I think that's a joker.
Okay.
I think we should just throw that one away.
Okay.
Here, take this one instead. No, I'm just
kidding. Okay. Let me find. So is it letters or?
Wait, how do we pick up cards? How do I get rid of cards, though?
Through away the instructions.
Oh. We have to ask each other, right? Didn't you say we have to ask each other?
But then how do you get rid of a card that you don't want?
Oh, I don't know. We might be playing this.
Do we have any live viewers that are going to tell us how to play Old Maid?
Yes.
Or do we know what happened with the box of cards?
It's
in the trash, maybe? Because I'm curious, how do you get rid of a card now? You know?
Oh, that's a pilot. Yeah, that's a good.
right? From off stage. That's nice. So while we're trying to figure out the rules, oh, okay, so every time we take a card from each other's hand.
Okay.
We sit down all of our matches,
Okay.
and then take a card from each other's hand.
Okay.
And then whoever has the most matches.
Okay.
Right.
And whoever gets rid of all their cards too, or that doesn't matter?
Players look at their own cards and place any matching up face up. The dealer starts the game. On your turn, take one card without seeing it from the player on your left and add it to your hand. If that card makes a pair, discard the matching cards face up in front of you. As the rounds of play continue, all pairs will be matched until one person is left with a single old maid card, and everyone else wins.
Okay.
So that means that one of us is definitely going to be a loser at the end of this.
Alright, okay. Sounds good.
So let me make sure I don't have any more. So, live videos, right? Don't sweat it.
Yeah,
I'm going
obviously.
to switch to my fourth point, is don't sweat it, because again, it's a live video. Just because we don't know the rules of Old Maid doesn't mean we don't know what we're doing, right? Within reason.
Right.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. Oh. Hey, I got a match.
Nice.
Farmer Finn.
Farmer Finn.
Yeah.
I saw him at Sheets this morning. I think.
Yeah, did you? So when you're doing these, do you, oh.
So, and then I think you get to keep going until you don't get a match.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Mm.
Sure.
Your guess is as good as
Yeah.
mine.
Do we have any viewers?
We have one.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Pilot Pete. He's my match next.
Nice. You're doing really good.
Thank you.
You
So
have a lot more matches than me.
we're playing Old Maid as part of our live video today, and also talking about live video tips in case you are just now tuning in.
Yeah.
So I get to go again?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think. So, you know, the first point was about doing something fun. That's why we're playing Old Maid, because a lot of people, it might be their first time going on camera, especially if you're doing a live video, because, I mean, you work with all kinds of different companies here at Plantel, right?
Yeah, so we're a marketing and branding agency, and we often work with clients who need to promote their businesses, obviously. We try to help them connect to their target audience, and a lot of times that means that you know, they need to do video, but it can be really hard to become comfortable in video. So Clint's giving us some great tips today.
Yeah. So number one was do something fun and do something fun, but still have a topic that you're going to talk about. Number two was don't sweat it. If you make a mistake or you screw stuff up or you start playing Old Maid and realize that you don't know the rules,
Yeah.
then it's okay. You know, you keep moving. Did you make a match that
I
time
did,
too?
yeah,
I
actress
think they were
Ava.
doing this wrong.
So that was my first one where I didn't get one.
Okay.
So now you gotta go.
Nice. Okay. This is Veterinarian Vince.
Aww.
Yeah. Do you ever play the game Guess Who?
Yes, I love guessing.
That's a good game
Yeah.
from childhood. That's a good childhood game. Chef Charlotte. I have Chef Charlotte. So my other point, 3 viewers, do they have any questions? Do you guys have any questions about Facebook Live videos? If you have questions about things to do on Facebook Live videos, please ask me. But my number 2 point
Mm-hmm.
is be yourself, right?
Yeah, I feel like people can really tell when you're not authentic, and it just rubs them the wrong way.
Athlete Anthony.
Ooh.
Right. So I have a mentor that he's a newscaster in Detroit, and he said that, and this is funny, he's like, you have to be yourself, because honestly, who else are you going to be? Because if you watch yourself on video, and I love watching myself on video,
I
right?
hate it. I honestly hate it. I hate my
it's-
voice.
It's so funny. I think that you end up loving it. Like after you watch yourself for a little while, you start to pick up on stuff that you do that you're like, oh wow, man, I'm a cutie right there, right? So you have to be yourself and like be fun. Like I mean that's off unless you're awful, right?
Right.
You have to be fun and be yourself, you know. But being yourself is number one because you want to be comfortable on camera. If you're not going to be yourself, you're going to be so uncomfortable the whole time. I'm still going, right?
Yes.
We're getting down to the end here. So Planful. Why
Yes.
did you? Why are you passionate about Planful and doing stuff here for people?
So when we started, we actually are coming up on our 3-year anniversary in next month, so February.
Nice.
And
Happy 3rd year.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. And it was, I mean, I started in small businesses. One of my first jobs was helping a chiropractor start his business in Katanning, and it was a great experience. It gave me a lot of background in business and business management. I made a ton of mistakes, but I learned so much from that, and it was awesome though. And sorry, we have another question.
Yeah. So the question we got off camera was, how do you get viewer numbers up? Right. That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a very good question. But one of the ways to get viewer numbers up, I think the biggest way to get viewer numbers up is to stay live for longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, isn't like the minimum 10 or something?
Yeah. If you're anywhere in between like 10 and 25 minutes, that's really the sweet spot that you want to go to actually get viewers, because you have to think that Facebook is going to want to push those notifications out, and that's the benefit of going live. Last year was 2017, it's already 2018, so 2016 was the year of streaming, where almost every single thing for the election was live stream, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So Facebook is pushing everyone towards going and doing live videos. That's why we started doing them last year, but we learned out throughout the year. We used to do videos for only like 5 or 7 minutes, and it would be super quick and we would be done, but no one would actually be viewing it. You know, so we're already up to how many viewers now? 6, 5, and we've been going live for 5 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
So the trick is to go live a little bit longer too.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
it takes Facebook sending out your content, right?
Yeah.
It takes time for them to send out the content.
Are you on Facebook a lot?
Yes.
Do you get the people selling pearls?
No, I've never seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this whole thing. They'll have like 500 or 600 viewers live.
Oh, wow.
Right? It's a huge thing where people will sit there and crack open oysters
Okay.
and sell pearls
Okay.
on camera, and like they'll have like 600 viewers. There's tons of them on there, but they'll be live for 3 or 4 hours and just keep cracking open oysters and selling pearls.
I
But
can't believe that.
yeah,
So for us,
so I realize now I'm gonna lose this game
Oh,
because I'm
you
totally
use my cards.
well, no, because
Oh.
I have the Old Maid, and every time I pick one, I'm gonna get a match
Oh, okay.
for like the rest of the game. From Denise, winky faces. Nice. So I'm gonna end up losing this game, unfortunately. Apparently, Old Maid isn't the game to play for just 2 people.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right. So do something fun. Be yourself. Don't sweat it. My last point would really be, so this is one that's really weird for people, right? Do I look at the camera? Do I not look at the camera? Do I just look
Yeah.
at you the whole time?
Yeah.
And that's a one that's really hard for people to get through. So I'm sitting in a room, there's people here, there's people backstage that I look at. I look at the camera and I look at you, just like it's another person in the room, right? And that's how you should treat it. And don't think of it like there's a camera sitting there. You talk to that camera, and the camera's there, and you're talking to them, and then I talk to you, and I look backstage and ask them for the Old Maid instructions, you know?
Yeah.
So I would say to pretend the camera's another person is another point.
That's a great tip, because I know that happens. Like if I'm looking at we did it from a computer screen,
Yeah.
then it's a lot easier. And then we've done it live videos for clients where like Sarah would hold the phone or camera, and I'd be in front of it, so it's pretty like obvious what you're looking at. But when it's like a camera set up, it seems intimidating, but it's not.
Yeah.
So.
Whenever we talked yesterday about what we were going to talk about today in the points, I have so many points, right, about Facebook Live videos, because there's so much to learn. It's a learning process. So we should definitely do this again at some point.
I would love that. Maybe mimosas next
Oh,
time.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So.
I've been known to have a mimosa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while. So I guess I still have to pay you for that brochure since I lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll take the $5 too.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. So, because I know I'm going to share this on the Government and Civil Employee Services page, and we also own the 2 Dandelions. We kind of do live videos and stuff like that. But what are some services that you guys offer here for the people that are watching on Government and Civil Employee Services?
So we broke it down to 3 points: marketing, web design, and branding. So we help businesses brand themselves or rebrand. So if they need to freshen up the way that they look, if it's been a long time, like the 90s, or their logo is just not working for them anymore, we'll redesign it. We do everything custom, personalized to them. Web design, so if they need something that's user-friendly that they can also access, we can design something like that and customize a platform and then give them access, or we can manage it for them completely and use something that's a little more customized and not as user-friendly.
Nice.
But for marketing, we'll do SEO, that's search engine optimization for people that may not know that terminology, and basically that helps your search rank online. So that's part of digital marketing, where people might type in a keyword like restaurants near me, and hopefully you show up on the first page of Google. That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we help people navigate those challenges.
There's several reasons why I like you guys. First of all, you guys are also members of the Indiana County Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Which is good, which is how we met each other.
Yes.
Not only that, we're in Indiana, a small town, and business owners, there's maybe like 30,
Yeah.
right? So you know everybody else in town. So the reason we like Planful is because they are a local town company, and the reason we started the Two Dandelions was because I wanted to be able to help people not be taken advantage of from those large companies that will pay you money or take your money and say they're going to do a whole lot of stuff for you on Facebook, and in the end you get nothing except for a contract that you're locked into for 12 months, and then in the end they own your Facebook page.
Yeah.
And you don't have ownership of it, and so you never actually end up getting anything from it. So
Or they repeat content that they're
Yeah.
giving to. So being on the other side, where I've worked with companies that hired agencies before, obviously having Planful, there would be companies that would make content for the business I was working for, and it would be the same content for like the neighboring competitor,
yeah.
and so nothing was unique to our business.
Well, that's the good thing about you guys. You know that you're going to get customized content for your business, and you guys will actually sit down and take the time to get to know them.
Yeah, same,
So-
and that's what we like about you guys too. And you asked me earlier why we got started. That's exactly, we want to be able to help small businesses. We know a lot of times they don't have the team that corporate does, so we love big companies too because they provide a lot of jobs, obviously, for areas, but small businesses tend to not have the same resources, and so we're kind of there to help small businesses with those resources. But we actually heard a few horror stories recently. One company was paying an agency $6,000 a month just to do their SEO, and
Crazy.
they didn't even have a Google business page up.
Yeah.
And then another paid $30,000 to this PR agency, and they gave them a recycled logo that wasn't customized, and they didn't even make it, as it turned out. So it was a nightmare.
If you're a small business, there are definitely ways that you can do marketing and stuff. And a lot of people think, I've met people that don't even have websites within the last week, right, that have been in business for 10 years. So there's a lot of marketing to be done. So I'm glad you guys are helping people also.
Yeah, you too.
So I want to recap our points. Do something fun, but also have some topics to talk about. Be yourself. Don't sweat the small stuff, and pretend the camera is somebody else, right? And those are some small tips to help you get more comfortable on camera.
Yeah, live videos aren't promo videos, so you don't have to worry about being perfect or anything.
Yeah.
But
You can forget the rules of Old Maid because you're 33, right? And haven't played Old Maid since you were 8.
Yeah.
So, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
I always
Thanks
enjoy
for
the
coming.
coffee when I come over.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
gift. We're
You're very
definitely
welcome.
going to be using that. If you missed it from the beginning, we got this awesome sign and coffee, which you know that we love, and candles. So, can't wait to burn those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So
thanks
thank you so
again.
much for having me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon, and are you have me back at some point?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Maybe
Cool.
we'll go.
Not
to
that I want to put you on the spot on camera,
Yeah.
right? Was I good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go to Levity. We'll get Luke
that would be good.
and the guys
Yeah.
involved too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, see ya.
See you guys. So funny. That's why I was late today.
Oh, for Levity?
Yeah. I went over, well, not because I went there to drink.
Yeah.
Last Friday I went and I'm like, I need